I pushed the button myself tonight.
Wow.
I'm not used to you
taking the initiative.
Push the button.
Yes. Everything I do tonight is going to be a little contentious.
Oh, good. Amanda's in a bad mood. That's going to be fun.
Hey,
It's
do you guys hear
-4
JT?
degrees here. I have the right to be contentious. And JT's here.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, Juan, I didn't say hi to you.
I don't even know if he can hear us
He
yet
can't even
because
hear
he doesn't have his earbuds in.
That's funny.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Am
you
I
hear this?
functioning?
Can you hear this?
I can hear it. So, what's the temperature where you're at in Tennessee, JT?
It's in the 20s.
Oh my
20s.
goodness. Why is it so
Wow.
much warmer there?
It's probably that
Yeah.
temperature in Georgia, too. We're the only ones that are cold.
They're saying we're going to get
45
dumped on
degrees.
tonight, but I don't know. I don't trust the weather here at all. It's always wrong.
Do I sound quiet?
No.
No.
No, you sound good.
I missed our sound check. That's what I'm now dragging the show because I'm doing a sound check after y'all sound check, and then we're sound checking for the crowd now, but I'm way past that.
So
You're
that-
past it.
Crowd
I'm
check.
still here. Crowd check. Check crowd.
Crowd
Check in crowd.
Crowd check, check.
So, what did you say the temperature was there, Juan?
45.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Great.
Bomb.
Bomb.
You've been sunbathing
So
today?
are you going
if it-
swimming later?
If it makes you feel any better, I had to do a wedding outside. In
Oh.
It doesn't.
this weather. With no hair. How about that?
There was no hair at the wedding.
And you guys do that? I had no hair at the wedding.
Oh, okay. I
On
was
top.
making sure. Just clarifying.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it's so. It got
I
so
don't-
cold a couple winters ago here. We had to feed the chickens cracked ice. I know it was so hot last summer. We had to feed the chickens cracked ice to keep them playing hard boiled eggs.
Hey, we do
I
a
got
thing
that
where
backwards.
we freeze. You freeze like scraps in a bowl of water, and then you just kind of let it go out there, and they peck away at it.
Yeah,
It cools them down. They like it. It's a little chicken party.
yeah.
We may have to drip our pipes tonight, in all seriousness, because it says it's -4 right now, and it's dropping still.
Come on, 4. Why so negative?
We're already dripping our pipes.
-4
Yeah.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
No,
Be
that's
positive
That's
4.
Fahrenheit.
Why can't the 4 be positive?
No.
Yeah.
What's the point? Okay,
Who
I'm gonna
uses
play
Celsius?
this.
Does anybody use Celsius in the United States?
Them
Like if you
Europeans do.
People from Europe who come here to visit.
I think parts of Michigan.
Scientists. Hey, you know what? They take my weight at the baby doctor in kilograms now.
Not
Do they?
stone.
That's a
They tell you how
Celsius.
many stone you weigh. Oh, you
That I would prefer. I would prefer to be weighed in stone.
It's always
Celsius
less.
is a more optimistic weather temperature. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the temperature in Celsius is much. I mean, it's happier.
What's the difference between Celsius and centigrade?
Always asking the deep questions.
Centigrade was an arcade game in the 1980s.
Oh, that's right.
All right,
Sorry.
I'm playing the theme song.
Sign up if you dare, starving comics everywhere. Coming out of quarantine, so catch the vibe and dig the scene. Take a seat, gonna grab a snack, gonna kill the room, gonna talk some smack. Cutting it down like a lumberjack, come and take a ride in my Cadillac. Kicking it live on the radio, everybody got a right to know. This ain't my first rodeo, hit the spotlight, here we go. Are you ready for the show? 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 Kicking it live, so be our guest. Everybody gonna be so blessed. Hoping you cats gonna be impressed. Ain't no time to be depressed. Are you ready for the best?
Welcome to SCQS Centigrade Edition.
Centigrade. That's
My
a
name is
great
John.
game.
That's Juan.
What a great game, Brian. Centigrade.
Peach is there, and Brian. And look, John Thomas Oakes is back with us.
Was it?
Look at him.
Dab.
What's up? What's
Look
up?
at him, you guys.
Sporting my
Too
Roger
cool.
Rabbit warehouse T-shirt.
Gotta have
That's right.
the hoodie
It's all
and
good.
sunglasses, bro.
It's all good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't get the memo that this was hoodie wear this week.
I don't know. I saw JT with it up, so I was like,
Everybody's wearing a hoodie except me.
I don't have my
Special.
sunglasses though. I forgot them.
This is actually a coat. It's not a hoodie.
It works.
And I got it from my mother-in-law because apparently my father-in-law told her it looks like something old ladies would wear. And
gingham.
so
Is it gingham pattern?
He's right.
I wanted to
kind of
see
a
if
gingham
I
pattern.
wore it. He wasn't here today, but I wanted to see if I wore it, if he would think that I looked like an old lady or if he would totally forget that he had said that about this coat. So it's just a little
Well.
experiment.
Yeah.
There you go. Centigrade is an old name for Celsius.
So that's a centigrade sweater.
Or is that vice versa? Hello.
Is it a problem if an
and
old
hello.
lady would wear it? If an old lady would wear a sweater, would that
No, they
mean
call
you
that
shouldn't?
vintage, which
So
is
that's what
why
I'm
when
asking.
you men in your 50s start commenting on fashion, it's funny that you don't realize that, like, yes, people literally borrow the clothes that their grandmother wore because they think that it's nice again. They think it's trendy. JT, you're in the private
I know.
chat.
Yeah, I
I
didn't know if I was gonna say that.
I've been sending private messages.
I didn't know if I should say that out loud on the show.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's been a while. It's all right.
Also,
It's been a
let's
while, sorry.
It's a
Hi,
coat.
everybody.
consider the source when taking fashion advice. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of 50-year-old dudes in Paris. filling up
If an
the
old
runway.
lady wore it, it would just be redundant. Right. When a young lady wears
yeah,
it, it's stylish.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
You got a moo then?
And they have brought back parachute pants.
No, they
A little
haven't.
a little bit. Juwan.
That always happens. They go, men. The style this summer is men in jumpsuits, and I'm like,
They
no,
really
it is
did.
not.
Okay, I don't know if you saw the pictures of like what was it, Abercrombie or something like that, or maybe it was
Uh-huh.
Old Navy. This summer, it looked exactly like the '90s again. I mean, like crop tops with the
In the
jeans,
store,
acid wash
right?
jeans.
Some
The kids are
Zubu
wearing it too. They're wearing like the boys have mullets. I've seen the boys with
That
the
I
mullets,
saw. Yeah, I saw that.
mustaches.
But that
Zubaz.
was
That's what it was. Zubaz.
nary a parachute pant among them. They
Wow,
may be wearing.
I love the Zubaz. Zubaz were great.
maybe that's
I
next
liked
summer.
them. I liked them, but I was forbidden once I got married.
Some
Yeah.
Zubaz, a little
Yeah.
a little champion sweatshirt or a Z Cavarici and a little rat tail.
A rat tail. Yeah, I had one of those.
That is
And-
Those
And
were
a
cool.
taco hat.
Okay,
Rat tails were cool because then you could tell which kid to just immediately smack in the youth group. You didn't even know you didn't have to know why. You just like, this kid needs a smack. So,
Anybody with a rat tail gets a smack
yeah,
to
you need it.
start.
You don't have to see anything. No evidence. You know they need it.
there was a kid when I was in youth group, like I'm talking probably 1994 or something like that, who had his rat tail was easily this long. It went down his back. Everything else
He
was
is
shaved.
now a Supreme Court judge.
I have no idea where he is.
He is a mechanical engineer, astronaut.
He is a convict.
I was gonna say, I would wager to guess he's not a free man.
He did vote for Biden.
From where? Cell block E?
From where? Okay, I
He's
have
not
a thing.
felon. Okay, we got.
Can
that
I
right.
share the thing? Because we're supposed to be doing like reminiscing,
We're
bringing
supposed
back
to
our
do the
favorite
Cliquers
things.
too, and we also
We-
have a big show tonight.
Right, we will do that, but like this is a
It's
super
not.
quick thing, but it's kind of like a trivia game because I noticed this in my dashboard. It's been there for years now, since almost the beginning, but I want to see if anybody remembers why I have this in my dashboard. But I have to take everybody out of the stream just temporarily in order to see it. Because you won't be able to see it.
Okay.
So here, I could put it back there as a background. I can put it back there, but then I'm going to pull everybody out real quick.
Okay.
So, there's that.
I'm going to remove you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm last. What's going on?
I remember why that was
I
there.
remember.
Yeah, what's happening?
Okay, so that's still there where
Nice.
it's been.
Is that what you're doing? Just going through the files?
That's just, I have more
All your
stuff for today
files that
that's a
you
little
have.
better than that. But I was like, well, heck, we got to pull that up, and I want the people to tell me why that's there.
I remember. Does
I
anyone in the
remember.
audience remember?
That was a big moment. That was
That's a very big
one of the milestone moments for SCQS.
It really was kind of defining, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we can talk about how big the show is and everything, and see if anybody can answer the
show
trivia
is it?
question in the meantime.
Well, thanks. Thanks for asking, Sherry. If this woolly mastodon represents a typical show, tonight's show looks a little something like this.
Hey, it's just the tip of the iceberg. No, it's the whole iceberg.
I totally
It's not
missed that reference. Somebody fill me in.
It's either that it's cold or that SCQS is going to hit the iceberg and sink in 2 weeks.
Oh. Well, we have an announcement to make at the after party.
We bought an iceberg.
Yeah, they made a movie about that, didn't they? Honey, we bought an iceberg.
Why can't you buy an iceberg? You can buy like trees in the
stars.
rainforest and
Yeah.
Buy
stars.
a square foot of land in Scotland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why
Right.
couldn't you?
be a
You can
lord.
like sponsor endangered species of animals.
Why don't we just start selling icebergs? Who's going to stop us?
That's right.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
I mean, they sell stars, which
Just-
is
People
the biggest
sold the
ripoff in
Brooklyn
the world.
Bridge several
Just
times.
think how much money we'll make in Africa alone.
Selling icebergs.
Lots and lots.
And how
of
many icebergs we could sell to people in Tennessee who need to feed chunks to their chickens in the summer when it's hot.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is iceberg, and you market it as organic.
I was going to say it's
that's
food grade icebergs.
Yeah. Gluten-free icebergs.
Ah. Okay, so
Well.
that's what nobody's answered the question too, by the way.
Which was what?
They obviously
this come
do
from?
not care.
Yeah, what was
Because
this for?
everybody's more interested in the iceberg.
You know what I should do is I should go and find that.
Oh, gosh.
If nobody can answer, we have to go and actually
gosh,
find the
please, no.
original clip.
Good luck.
Take everybody out of the stream, and then
Yeah,
Oh,
that
gosh.
was several years ago. All right, so we do also have to give a shout out to our clickers, and so
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't do that today.
Yeah,
No.
today.
Yay! We have JT back!
JT is back, and I think he has a special rendition of the clicker song.
I
Is
do
that
have
correct?
I have in my hand. I have a lyric that Mr. Jeff Lane handed to me at Hanging Rock Camp back in December. He said, if you think there's some merit to this, maybe this could be on SCQS sometime. And I thought, this needs to be on SCQS
We haven't heard
now. So this is brand new. This is a clicker song, lyrics by Jeff Lane and myself, and then I put it to some hip hop music. That's why I'm dressed like this tonight. I hope y'all like my grill. So
Obviously.
I gotta get in the mood,
you
and I
look
got a
like
little
you're
track
straight
we're
out
gonna
of
do it with.
Compton, Mr. Oaks.
Thank you. We ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So ready.
Yep, clickers. Here we go, clickers. This is all for you from DJ Jazzy JT and the Jeff Prince. Here we go. Yo, clickers in the house. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Oh yeah. Come on, clickers now.
Will Smith slow jam.
Though the mechanoids, automatons, and box keep getting thicker. Excited for the show, I can feel it in my ticker. Some people thrive through Georgia and it drives them straight to liquor. Of all the pigs and branyons, book the smartest one's the breaker. It's great to be a clicker now the weekend's done. I'm perched in front of the screen and I'm waiting for the fun. I wonder how the show will be. I tried to contemplate a JT song of Mastodon. I better not be late. It's about the footwork as the comedy ensues. Madly invite you on. How can a clicker lose? With John there in the captain's chair, he'll overflow my cup. With weird news and scribble notes if his internet holds up. Clickers are great. Come on, girl, sing it. Here we go. Will Tabby cry? Will Brian cringe? Will Palpatine affirm? Will the peaches keep the boys in line? Will Joe consume a worm? We'll play When Would You Eat This? And we'll laugh until the morning at the jokes and stories, songs and chats and every YouTube warning. The show was done, the hour flies, Monday's looking bleak. But fear not, gentle clickers, you've survived another week. Cause clickers are great. Clickers are great. Alright, everybody put your hands in the air. Shout out to every clicker on the show. Put your hands together, everybody. Here we go. E.R. Vantian 77, D.D.R.R. Fishy the Penguin, Gabriel's mom, G.K. Dasher 2, Ha Ha World, John Ungerganick, Jessica, Karen, Christine, Mason Ice, Carl and Quintus, Russ and Shramby, Nathaniel, Sue's 22, Third Gospel, T. Muraoka, Kay Tomlinson, T. Bay Cowner, Test 210 Blaze, what's his face at yahoo.com, at I'm Phenomenon, Agent Red Eyes, T. Nathan Broby, Bill from Bunker Hill, Ask God Dutch Made, Al Calm Eddie, Graham E. and Comedy Brian, Hug Award, Kathy Jones, Chance Rogers, M. Brand, you got Chicken 83, Jay Clinks, Jeff Spiller, John Oakes, Juan, Ray Bates, Justin Ormade, Rhonda 86, Logos, Coach Light, Stoltz, Fuss 97, Queen of Random 96, Tab Shut, Mike 1969, Randy Epps, Miscellaneous 13, Thumper, Psalm 1B, 1, 2, 3, Rider Mama 4, The Fan T Love, Suzanne March, and the Star Spangled Ding Dong. Clickers are great. Everybody say hey, hey ho. Clickers are great. The temperature is dropping and the roads are getting slicker. It's winter time, so snuggle down and cuddle with a clicker. All right, thank you. Thank you, Jeff Prince, for helping me out with that.
Ditching the grill.
I lost
that was
the grill.
by far.
I lost the grill. I even practiced with the grill in, and it stayed in. I apologize.
Yep, Sherry heard her name.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
I think
should
I
have
got
been in
everybody in there. I think
Now I
got
know what
all
I'm
the
listening to
clickers.
tonight.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
Thank you, Jeff.
there you go. That's
Yes, the scat
clickers.
though.
I mean, the babble do the bebop.
Need a little bit of Prince Marky D tonight, a little Cool J, a little bit of,
There you
love that era of hip hop and rap.
Oh, it's great. So good. So good.
Yep, a few of you heard your name.
We spent the afternoon, JT. This is sort of an aside. We spent the afternoon playing Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, that's a great game. I love it. It's very quick, very succinct,
It's quick. My son,
easy to learn. It takes a minute to learn, a lifetime to master.
a minute to learn, a lifetime to master. And so, so we have some clicks, We have some clips, I believe, don't we, Peach?
Well, we're gonna have to space them out, so we can do the first one now if you want.
We're gonna have to space them out.
Well,
the show's
there'll
so
be a
big.
few in between other stuff. Do you have anything else to do besides my clips?
Are you done with your thing?
They're technically
Well-
supposed to be kind of like commercial breaks, at least. That's how we did it the first time.
This
And now a commercial.
If you know what I mean.
and now this would have been useful information to know, before the show started.
Well, last time we spaced them out too. Last week I didn't play them all back to back. We played one. We talked about it. We played a game. But here's the first one, and it's probably one of my favorite.
No, I hate the technical bloopers.
Funny for no reason. Funny when we
Roll
didn't
'em.
know it.
All right, let's kick this bad boy off.
Are you guys ready? Here we go.
That's good.
Are you
This is
guys
so
hearing
cool.
something?
Can you hear it?
No.
Nope.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
Okay, perfect. Hang on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage now from Nashville, Tennessee, Johnny W. There he is. Oh, there he goes.
If John got a life-size cutout and stood beside it, it would be a Danny DeVito. I like that. And I think we lost John again, so we're just going to keep moving on because
it's your show now.
Yeah, we don't need him. Oh, there he is.
I got back just in time to hear you say, "Who needs him?"
I don't think that's what you're talking about.
Official complaint box, John's microphone.
Before I allow you to leave,
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going on? Why is that?
Because you have the green screen on.
With no green.
I'm dumb.
And there he
I
goes.
want you to say whatever you want to say about Cure.
Oh, thanks. Well,
All right, Brian's back.
can you guys not hear me? Is that what it is?
It's a little can, like in a can.
Is it a little in a canny? John, are you underwater?
Sounds like you're underwater.
No, I'm in front of a fake brick wall. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say what I want to say about Cure.
Perfect. That explains why it's so slow, too. That's probably a lot better, isn't it? If you want to see more disastrous live broadcasts like you see tonight, please consider donating to our cause.
Now, in all fairness, we got better, don't you think?
I got to go back and watch that Brant Hansen one because every clip we've shown about weird stuff and stuff happening from that one was just him and Brant Hansen. So I got to go back and.
That
see
was
how
a
that
very good season 1 episode, I remember. But yeah, we had a lot of technical issues back then. Mostly, a lot of them were because of StreamYard, and really StreamYard has gotten better at hosting all of our shenanigans.
rural internet.
Well, and also having
Right.
directly wired internet helps too instead of Wi-Fi.
That's true, but I'm on Wi-Fi at this actual moment.
Ooh,
It's an
And
inferior
we're
technology,
okay
though.
for now.
Back in those days, I was always a heartbeat away from having to jump in and take over.
oh, should I?
Now I can kind of just.
Now.
It would be like, and now we're gonna introduce, and he's gone. Okay.
No host. We're introduced Brian.
Like
as
when we
the
did
new host.
when Tim Hawkins was on and he did the Crappa thing, and I had no like I don't know who Crappa, like I don't know the character, whatever. And so he's in the middle of the bit, and then out goes John, and I'm like,
What? So
I don't know what to do with this right now, but I'm just gonna keep going.
That was back when I wasn't in the stream, but I was
Yeah.
backstage. So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just kind of had an unspoken thing with Brian where every time Dad disappeared, I'd just
Yeah.
throw Brian out there.
Yep.
Whether he was ready or not, he just
Yeah.
went. Go.
Yeah, because that would be like it would be like backstage or whatever, and then you would just all of a sudden up I would, up I would come. There we go.
Oh, should have had like a couple of
Grandpa
Awesome.
raises tortoise, which is the plural of tortoises. So, yeah.
which is peas.
I don't know a whole lot about him either, if I'm honest. I don't listen to comedy bits. I get enough of that in my daily
That
life.
includes this show.
Yeah. I barely remember what we do here.
Right. It definitely includes the show.
Yeah.
I just put up banners. And
I was never a fan per se of the technical glitches. I know that people would say, "Oh, it adds to the fun of the show," but I never thought it did. I always
They're
thought
endearing now, though.
not when you're
No,
in
when
it.
you're responsible for fixing it, like when you're scrambling backstage, which I do actually have that clip of Juan freaking out the time he was supposed to do the peekaboo at the end, but his computer crashed and he sent us the frantic Polo.
That was good.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I remember
if you
that.
don't, I can share
There it is. So
Hang
there it
on.
is. I still need to know the.
Juan Freakout. Yeah, here it is. It looks just a little something like.
I thought you were telling me to freak out. Oh.
No, it should pop up
I'm pretty
on the
chill
screen,
right
but
now.
I
It's
may
kind
have
of
to
hard to
add
work
it.
up. I still. What was
Here we go.
the? So obviously.
So
I don't
he was
know
supposed to
what-
go
My
on-
band is good. You gotta do that. I'm not gonna be able.
Oops.
You
I
guys
had
hear this,
hair.
but my laptop shut down. I don't know why band's good. You gotta do that. I'm not gonna be able to do the secret shot. The secret shot at the end of this show. Sorry.
Yep, that's what we got on
Were you
Polo.
able to download it and then put it out? What happened to the? What was the secret shot that time? Or the peekaboo?
I think I
Or was
did
it
it.
just
I think I
you
last minute
going-
jumped in there and just did something. But no, I did not play that before
Why?
the peekaboo. I played that in the effort party. I was like, you guys, you have to see this video that I got just seconds ago from Juan. It's barely comprehensible, but you might get the theme.
You got it. You know what's going on. I felt like I had to get the message out there quick because it's only how long is the out? How long are the credits? Yeah, how long are the credits? It's only like a minute, maybe.
Oh, not even. No,
I can tell you exactly.
Which, by the way, is how long it takes
They
me
are.
every week to do something. Because I go, oh yeah, there's-
51 seconds exactly.
What do I do? What do I do?
too late to get away.
I think one of these times you should just jump on there with your guitar and pretend like you're still playing that same thing that you were playing through the beginning credits 2 episodes ago. Just every now and
It
then
was a
jump
Stairway
on.
to Heaven.
It was a jaunty version of Stairway to Heaven.
No, Stairway to Heaven.
Yes.
It was a, hook a hayseed in your teeth and put your thumbs in your belt loops and walk down a country road. Look for a hedgerow. But don't be alarmed.
Oh, guys, my computer's
Just
turned off. My
spring
computer turned off. My computer turned off.
And then there's
They stabbed it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast.
is Amanda. Is there a clip? I don't want to like spoil it in case there is one, but is there a clip of the self-imposed technical difficulty that happened?
When
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not exactly. Remember, I don't
When
watch comedy, Brian.
Somebody decided to, end the stream.
Oh, yes. Actually, that's yes. I believe
was
that's
me
coming up
too.
in one of the clips I've got picked out for today.
That was me too.
Yep.
I meant
My
to
favorite
leave
was
the
all the
studio
people in
to
the
hit end
comments.
session.
All the comment thread people were like, "What is that? Was that the end?" Like,
That was with Kristen Weber, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
yes. And what
Shut it
was
down.
funny was like where it ended because you had literally said, "Well, like that's the end of our show" or something. Maybe it wasn't exactly that well rounded, but you basically were like, "Well,
wasn't
it's going to
kidding.
be a pretty." It's going to be a pretty spectacular show, or it's going to be a pretty short show, or I don't know how you said it, and then it just ended right there, and that's why people legitimately were like, "Was that it?"
That was the snappiest snappy wrap up ever.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
So snappy.
Well, I do have a few weird news stories.
What?
Okay.
Surely there hasn't been any weird thing that's happened in the last.
No.
There
couple
has.
years.
But this
stuff
is
doesn't happen
as
every
we recap,
day.
as we wind down. I thought it would be good to use some of our more popular bits, revisit some of our popular bits. Weird news has always been a thing that I've enjoyed, and so we're doing it. Here's the first one. You guys have to tell me what the news story is that goes with this.
This is the Swan
Haven't we done
catching
this one before?
championships.
I feel like we've seen a guy hanging halfway out of a boat before, but maybe not.
There's plenty of guys hanging halfway out of the boat.
Well, we did see a similar picture when they were electrocuting the fish in the lake. That may be what I think.
This was during the pandemic when you couldn't really get food on the shelves. That's what people were resorting to. Yeah.
I will tell you,
look at the size of this bird.
they are not electrocuting that swan, so
No.
don't bother guessing that.
No.
Is it really
It
a
is.
swan, or is it somebody from the Swan Lake Ballet that decided to leave the show and they need him to do the finale?
It's a decoy.
It's a defecting.
It's the
ballet.
45th annual decoy catching championships.
It was
Like,
a
oh, look at that decoy. Oh, that's a great decoy.
it was a swan that capsized a small fishing boat.
This
Kind of
is
how the whales now, the killer whales are starting to they're being trained to just peck away and destroy all of the ships out in the ocean.
This is the
Swans are doing that.
this is a
Are they being
large.
trained?
What? Sorry, John. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Are they being trained for that? Or is
Well,
that something that whales are doing, and they're
Well, they the assumption is that one boat like hit one of the killer whales, and so then it got kind of back. It got its revenge by attacking the boat, and so now the other whales have seen that, and it's becoming a new
good
behavior that they're
Kind of
doing.
a thing.
goody.
Yeah, the killer whales are striking back.
It's about time.
Well,
I like to see things go viral with wildlife.
Oh yeah.
It's like let's go overturn the humans.
Yep.
But it's like that whole thing about the monkeys. I know we're not even talking about the weird news, but when do we ever stick
Weird
to the show?
news.
But the monkeys trying to climb up the hose, and they would like hit it with the fire hose, and eventually they would pull them down so they don't get hit, and then they removed that monkey, and eventually there are no monkeys that were ever in with the initial fire hose, but all the monkeys have learned the behavior to pull them down because for whatever reason, and so that's what's happening now with killer whales coming to an ocean near you.
Or a boat that you're on.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Small
By the way.
My last guess is that this is a large, over the water game of badminton so large they have to actual birds.
actual bird, right?
Yeah.
Aqua badminton with an actual bird. That's probably the best guess.
Is it close?
It's well, no.
All right, so he was going to propose to his wife, his fiance, and then Swan came and stole the ring, and now this is them chasing him like at the end of a movie.
This is in Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah.
That
Of course. It doesn't help at all. Doesn't narrow it down in the least.
Well, they're both on bath salts, so we know that.
So a flock of swans in the lake there in Lakeland, Florida, that grew from a gift. They were gifted a swan nearly 70 years ago from Queen Elizabeth II. You guys gave them some swans.
Just some
and
hillbillies in Lakeland? What was she doing in Lakeland, Florida?
I don't know that she actually came to Lakeland like with a swan under her arm. I think that they just.
I don't know what this means, but
she pulls over in the carriage and she's at the 7-Eleven.
It's wonderful to be here. Have a swan.
You have any of that lovely meth that I've been hearing about? It seems to be very popular here.
Large bird, you know. So now there are 50 swans in the lake, and they collect them once a year for their annual physical. They have their annual physical
You're going to
checkup.
say feast.
No. Each fall, the veterinarians conduct health examinations of these swans, and so they're descended from a pair of mute swans given by the late Queen Elizabeth, 1957.
Oh, that was
the goal
thoughtful.
is to keep them in good shape.
It's actually a physical for the men. It's not for the swans. It's just this is part of their physical.
The city has conducted the wellness checkup since 1980. So there was, 23 years where they didn't really care how well they were doing. And then they decided we should probably check in on these birds. And so that's what they're doing.
Daryl, where are all these swans coming from?
I didn't realize they lived that long. I thought you were going to say that the Queen donated some swans, like a pair, and then these were descendants of those swans.
These are
70
descendants.
years
Yeah,
is
that's
a
what I
long
thought.
time. Oh, okay. Okay.
These are not the original
Continue.
swans.
Geriatric swans.
Who else?
Swans.
Who else thought he said that this was the same swan, and for 25 years they didn't care about their health, but ever since then they've been taking them out to the pond.
I don't think they need nets for 80-year-old swans. You could just walk out there.
Like a Galapagos turtle, except it's a Galapagos swan.
You could probably don't need to check up on 80-year-old swans. They're probably not doing that well. So you don't need to. None of the swans, all of the swans, after they catch them, have elevated heart rates for some reason. Whatever that means. All right, here's the next. Oh, that's actually a video. Let's see if it'll show. Hey, look at it! Look how fast they're going.
This is actually just a Florida tourism video.
Yeah.
Boom!
For $40, you can get your own flatbed boat to chase down your very own swan. Bag it and bag it.
It's the annual Swan Roundup, y'all. Don't miss it. All right,
definitely need some banjo music.
This is the annual teenager roundup. That's how they give the physicals to teenagers.
You gotta
in
fish
Florida.
them out of the bottom of the
They
pool.
fish them out with a giant net.
Jordan's in the bottom of the pool again, honey. We need a net.
What is it? Is he solving like a Rubik's Cube or something?
I don't know. It looks like
Or
I
maybe
thought
he
he was
found a
kinda
doubloon.
cuddling.
down
He's
there.
doing something.
He's cuddling a dead swan.
He has something here.
He's trying to do origami underwater.
It kind of looks like he's got a pet under there too, like a dog, like a
It does,
bulldog.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is that
Ryan,
new,
you should get this.
the new law. If you pee in the pool, you have to,
He asked if it's a
you have to
Rubik's
sit in it
cube.
for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the yellow side.
Hang on
Yeah.
a second.
Uh oh.
Hang on a
Wait,
second.
what? Wait,
No, I
what?
did that. I
Oh.
pulled that
What?
out because I had this. The video was still playing in the background, and it was making me crazy.
Oh,
so
thank
now,
you for that. Tea.
I don't know. That was pretty awesome.
Ow!
That,
It's a
dude,
million degrees.
that swan video needs to be voiced over like it is a tourist. Like it's after you do the slingshot ride and the bungee jump, come down to the lake. Come down to the lake.
so I wasn't tuned in. What did you guess, Brian? This one.
I said he must be doing a Rubik's Cube or something underwater.
That's exactly what this is. Man solves Rubik's Cube
Matter texting.
in 9.29 seconds, which is just a little over 9 seconds, while underwater.
That's not even that impressive. Like, I mean, it's impressive that he solved it that fast.
Right.
But yeah, he just did it underwater.
Is there a
But you don't
record
even have to
for-
hold your breath that long.
Is there a record for sitting down or in a beanbag chair or
What he
on a
should do
roof?
is see how many he can solve underwater in one breath, and then
There you go.
he could actually test his lungs and his mental capacity.
You're ruining his record, Amanda.
Because the record's like 3 point something
Yeah,
seconds.
on dry land.
Right. No, right. He just basically was mediocre both at Rubik's Cube and
How
holding his
fast-
breath.
That's
Not
right.
even mediocre at
How fast
holding
can you
his breath.
solve it? How fast can you solve it by being chased by wolves?
That's true.
How about that? You really want to do a challenge?
I love the fact that we are criticizing him for his
Brian
accomplishments.
can solve the
Different
Rubik's
venue.
Cube. Okay.
That's right.
Brian, can you
While
hold
holding
your
my
breath for
breath.
9 seconds, Brian? I bet you can.
What about do a Rubik's cube? What about do a Rubik's cube and then diffuse a vest bomb?
What about
Bomb vest.
what about solve a Rubik's cube while checking a swan's health condition?
Ooh, see that barrier? There's no
Yep.
record for that.
Yep.
Even if you
I
do
think
it in
that's
like 5 or
harder.
6 minutes.
Yeah. And net in one hand and the cube in the
I
other.
don't know if you
A
get those
one-handed
airboats.
solve.
There are videos where there's a guy playing Guitar Hero, for example, and he's solving 2 Rubik's Cubes while playing Guitar Hero. And he's playing, I believe it's with like his elbow. He's like doing that to like do the strum, and like so he's doing one and he's strumming and doing the fingering on the Guitar Hero.
Which
And it's on like it's on like expert difficulty. I think it's Bark at the Moon by Ozzy Osbourne. And so every time I feel good about myself, I watch videos like that and I go,
how many marriage proposals did I get him immediately? The girls are literally.
That's what this guy needs.
Yeah.
He needs somebody to just destroy his self-confidence.
he needs to play Guitar Hero while solving the Rubik's Cube while underwater.
There you go.
Underwater.
That's nothing. This is like
Right.
bored summer stuff.
But yeah,
Well, Mandy's making fun of him because it's like 9 seconds isn't even that long. It's like what he needs to do is solve a Rubik's Cube at the bottom
he
of the
passes
pool
out.
and take 6 minutes to do it. That's
while
what
being
he needs to
attacked
do.
by sharks and killer whales.
Billy has to be revived by the lifeguard. That's Rubik's Cube dedication right there.
Yeah.
I think I may hold the record for not solving the Rubik's Cube because it came out when I was in the 5th grade and I've never solved it. So I think I may hold it.
That's the kind of
I gave
record
up.
we need.
I moved on to Slinky.
My kids know how to do one side, but I don't know how they do it, and they don't know any other sides.
It's not easy.
I have untangled probably hundreds of Slinkies, though, in my lifetime. I worked at a preschool. They used to literally bring them to me after 10 seconds of playing. About as long as this guy stays in the pool, they would bring me another Slinky to untangle. So...
The real challenge is put like headphones, corded headphones in your pocket, and then take them out and see how long it takes you to untangle those. That's the new Rubik's Cube.
Yep.
You know what? It's time for another commercial break, I think.
Another clip. Okay. I have one more picture.
Although, wait a minute.
I have one more picture and then...
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you have another picture?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do the break first? Let's do the break first.
Okay. Thanks for asking and then answering.
This is our
This
music.
is
You hear the
more
music,
bloopers?
JT? No.
I love them!
Nobody hears the music?
Nope.
Here's music.
Nope.
Well,
Just music in my heart. And
all right, this is going great so far.
Just the music in his heart.
is it better now?
Oh, no. It's like you just worked on a vacuum cleaner.
And continued to fall. And it took me so long.
His falling down was about this long, actually.
He's gone. Okay.
Yeah, he's pointing up. He's like, wait a minute.
Okay, so from the complaint box, we can't hear John at all.
He clean.
Like father, like daughter.
First thing they want to do is put a picture of Juan's empty closet up there. There you go. Oh, he's back. Okay, there he is.
He looks like he's trying to decide what he's going to order at McDonald's. I can barely hear you now. But it sounds like you're not underwater. It's just low. Tabby, you're back. Or not. Drawing on a hand. Like senior Wences or...
Okay, so I'm going to count to 3. And when I say 3, all of us are going to stick our hands up.
Oh, we should do that again.
Say 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think that was like
sort of
second
This
half.
is the problem with internet in Indiana, apparently.
I guess. I don't know.
It's not the Wi-Fi state. That is for sure.
I can yell. What if I yell?
No, you seem to have fixed it.
Is that good? Now we can hear John and we're disappointed.
That's my favorite.
So apparently
Now
I
we
used to
can
have
hear John.
black. I used to have
And
black
it
beard.
wasn't worth the effort.
Yep. We wish he
So
could go
we-
back to not being audible.
We should do another one of those delay tests.
Silence.
Like I count to 3, and then we all put our hands up on 3, and we'll see how far apart we are now. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm in the future.
What? I haven't even started counting yet.
And I did that just because I wanted to say I'm in the future. Here again.
All right, here we go.
I reel this time.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, look how well we've improved our delay around here.
Yeah, notice the one who has Wi-Fi is,
Okay, I got one more picture here, and then I have a game that I want to play. There's the picture.
This is the Clampets Go house. they take part of what is it called? I'm trying to tiny house craze.
yeah.
Beverly Tiny Houses. Beverly Tiny House. That's for sure got a crank on it. Oh, that's got like one of those tow hitches.
Yeah, tow hitch.
Oh no, this is Jason from Friday the 13th. He's going around and waiting for teenagers to go in his mobile murder shack. And,
Murder
so much
shack.
fun.
All right,
Murder shack.
I'm gonna go something positive. All right. Now, if people think I'm negative, I'm gonna go something positive here.
No.
This is someone going around to areas with where there's a large population of homeless, and bringing a tiny little shelter with them, kind of like a mobile hotel for homeless.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a nice thought that you would
Is
put
it?
homeless people in that horrible rundown.
Well, I care. I care.
Is there a bathroom in this? No. There's a floor and hopefully and a lot of wadded up newspapers.
But there is covered up graffiti on the back wall, so I did notice that.
There's a used mattress.
Jeff says this is where they do the Swan physicals.
In here, Swan.
Come, Swan. All right. Well, actually, I haven't seen.
Actually,
I haven't seen the guest I didn't expect to.
Actually,
this was in California.
I was going to say California because of the graffiti.
I really thought it was Florida.
That's
first
a
thought was
California
Florida.
thing.
Irwindale, wherever that is. The people of Irwindale, the good people of Irwindale, were left scratching their heads when an entire shack was found abandoned on the street. It's found next to the curb in the 800 block of Alpha Street. Police said they were unable to find any surveillance video showing how the shack ended up in the street. An anonymous caller, let's call her Dorothy, reported a house that seemingly fell from the sky and landed in the middle of one of our streets, the police said.
Sir, it was towed there.
Killed my sister.
This year's first ever tornado warning.
Jeez.
There were no witches harmed when the house landed, according to
No feet protruding from under yon structure.
It could be a Hollywood stunt advertising The Shack 2. Like the sequel to The Shack.
Irwindale is in the Inland Empire, or as they call it, the IE, and so this tracks. This tracks very well.
Why the Inland Empire? Where's that come from?
Well, there's really no empire. It's just so you have the Los Angeles area.
There's a Dairy Queen.
What do you mean there's no empire? And then you have the IE, the Inland Empire.
It looks like one of those weird.
There's no royalty there.
I was going to say they have a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe that's about it.
It's the same people who name these horrible trailer parks you see everywhere, like Nottingham Estates.
Yeah.
And you see just rows and rows of horrible trailers or rundown shacks.
It looks like one of those anti-drug things that they pull up to a school.
Yeah.
Just kind of scare the kids straight.
Like,
yeah.
This is a crack house. Say hello to your roommate, Squiggy.
And it's time for another commercial.
All
actually,
of our competence is on parade.
Actually, we're gonna do this one, even though I wasn't planning to do this one today, and I want to now. So, to stage. Oh, wait a minute! I have to make it bigger.
Oh yes.
Can you hear it?
Oh yes.
You can hear it.
For Jimmy Durante.
That's right. No
I must
idea.
remember this. Good night,
As-
Mrs.
I don't know if
McGillicuddy.
Joe has eaten haggis or however you say that.
Haggis?
Haggis.
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 Haggis. It's quite delicious.
It has.
Yes. Nice.
I've lost track of all the things he's eaten. I'm pretty sure he's had caviar and I don't know.
Terrible
Always
Scottish
after-
accent.
Always after me, haggis. Oh, like a rocket ship and get away.
Hey, we could have some haggis.
Oh, the kids are after me, haggis.
And then the kids get to it and they're like,
It's a sheep
what
bladder.
is this? Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is
stomach.
this is about the part of the evening where I realized we're not gonna get the next week's show planned.
It's a bunch of guts in a sheep's stomach.
We're just going to put it away.
And they're like, no. He chases the room. Have some haggis. It's magically delicious. It just flips completely.
Oh, Amanda has lost the control.
My haggis charms.
It's where I let go of the reins and just accept. Everything
point
goes on
staring
the
down.
back burner until like Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll get a Marco Polo video. Guys, I don't remember what we said we were going to do next week. Yeah, just
We're gonna
one
do
word.
haggis charms.
Haggis.
Haggis charms, ladies and gentlemen.
Magically delicious.
There's cow stomach, sheep liver, and blue intestine.
It's not really you, Rachel. This is pretty standard. They just finally have somebody else. I actually feel better having another witness to the insanity.
Oh, that's so great. Little bits of pancreas.
And marshmallow.
And you wouldn't have to change the orange hearts. Orange hearts.
You just change it to like a cow heart.
Yeah.
I know that's not it.
Pig kidney.
Oh, now my face hurts.
Now new beef tongues.
It's the food that tastes you back.
All right.
It's like making out with a cow in every box of cereal.
It's like French kiss in a bowl.
Yep.
The most hilarious part of that video.
That's one of our first effort parties, which is why I was like, hey, this is what I deal with all the time.
Was there actually a time where we were deluded enough to think we were going to plan the next show? I was like,
We did like once.
I think it was once. We're like, hey, let's talk about never mind.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
when people
They were
do
like
Scottish-
apologizing to me. They were like, I'm sorry, we're here now, and so you're not getting anything done. We're interrupting the productivity. And I was like, no. Like, I'm actually thankful that others are here with me to notice what's going on.
Some
didn't
haggis.
I didn't remember a time where we were actually.
back.
I don't remember an actual time where we were actually like, hey, let's plan next week. My favorite thing about a Scottish accent is when everybody defaults to the really rough thing. Like, even the ladies in Scotland talk. They're like, have you seen my new daughter? Look at my baby girl.
I
was 48 hours in labor.
I was telling Luke
She
today
came out
that
sideways.
there was somebody who was talking about the Australian accent, and it was similar to Rise Up Lights.
Yeah, right.
Rise Up Lights to say razor blades, but it was not quite as good. But she said if you say R&R, like rest and relaxation, it sounds like an Australian saying "oh no."
Oh,
R&R. You have to say R&R. You don't change it. Don't say it with an accent. Just say it normally.
Like if you say beer can and bacon, if you do it with a Jamaican accent.
Bacon.
So bacon.
Bacon.
Oh, bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Do you want the strip of bacon?
And that's Australian still? Is that what you said?
Jamaican. We've
Oh.
crossed over that.
Extra crispy bacon.
What is that?
Extra crispy bacon, man. That haggis thing still kills me. It still makes
Yeah, that
me
was a good clip.
All right, since
Delicious.
JT is here, one of my favorite things that we ever did with JT was play sound charades. So I have a few sounds that I'm going to put in the.
We're doing it now.
Yeah, we're going to play.
No
And
clips.
we have to leave some time, like 3 minutes or so at the end. So
Okay.
so we can play a quick game or
So
something.
only
So
We'll go
I'm
a
going
bit
to put.
over.
I'm going to put a few suggestions for, and this is how it's going to work. I'm going to put some suggestions in the comment section, and so all of you guys can look, and then what you can do is if you see one of these words that you want or one of these sounds that you want to make, just say, okay, I'm going to try to make one. Don't tell anybody which sound it is.
But we'll all see him.
Yeah.
No, and then the audience will have to guess.
We all have to. Okay.
Yeah, the audience will have to guess. So
Can we do them all at the same time?
No. These are okay. We've got.
He didn't even hesitate. He didn't even think about it.
Right.
I
That
don't
would've
think
been
that
a
he
fun
was
game.
listening to understand. I think he was just listening to reply.
So if you see one that you want to do, just say, okay, I'm going to do
say we do. Somebody does all of those sound effects together.
I got one.
All right, Brian's going to do it. Now, the audience has to guess.
Okay.
And so if you can do it so that somebody figures out in the audience what it is, then you get a point.
All right, and no moving or anything. So
I like how you just jammed about 5 of them all together.
Yeah,
with no
that's what I was saying.
Right.
That's all one sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Just shut up and let Brian do his sound.
All right, ready?
I get that one.
I think I know what it's supposed to be.
I know what it is.
No, we can't guess because we know all the answers.
No, we can't guess.
We don't even know for sure, but we can see.
I think it's a fly sneezing.
It's not the first one.
It's a fly sneezing.
Give them a few minutes to try to guess.
Bless you, fly.
Well, and don't the rest of us get to... Somebody else can try another sound effect, the same sound effect.
Somebody else can do it.
Oh, we're all doing the same.
Well, if nobody guesses it, I can nail this one, so it wouldn't be fair for me to do.
Oh, well.
It would be all over.
Okay, so far, nobody's got it.
I can
We
do
won
it.
them sort of close, but...
Do you want me to do it so we can each try?
Yeah,
at
do
the
one,
same
Yeah, go ahead and try it.
Okay, now I can understand why they guessed farting.
Here it goes. Ready? Oh, okay.
I guess maybe we all try it and then see if someone can get it.
Okay.
Well, maybe doing it more.
And we have to have
once
John
is
do
what
it last because he's the pro.
All right, do
He's
it,
like,
JT.
oh, mister, I got this.
It'll be all over.
There's JT.
That is a cat drinking a smoothie.
Oh gosh.
All right, Amanda.
Okay. I was gonna do like.
That second one, no. The first one was good. The second one was like
See, I can't hear
a
myself.
duck with laryngitis.
I can't hear myself. No, that wasn't good.
They're getting worse.
Don't listen to me.
First two were good, then they got progressively
They got worse.
All right,
Maybe
John.
not hearing
all right,
myself is
now
better.
let's get the master.
Now we know exactly what it's
Master.
supposed to sound like. Right
You gotta
after.
take a drink first. Warm up. You need to do some vocal exercises first.
Eating soup.
Nobody's anywhere close.
Christopher Walken, if
No.
he was in a Tom Cruise movie.
Okay.
No. It's not. It's like the noise gate is cutting it off.
Oh yeah.
Does the
I was
noise
like,
gate
was that
cutting
it?
it off?
Yeah.
Kind of sound like a squish.
Yeah, it sounded like you were like walking underwater.
Is it still cutting off?
Don't listen to John's. His is not working either.
Do you have a maybe because my StreamYard, I have to turn something off on StreamYard.
Okay, that was better. You can
Is
at
that
least
better?
hear the whole
I
sound.
don't think you
effect.
have to lean in. You don't have to lean in. I think. That is definitely baby diarrhea. There's Michael Winslow.
It's none of those guys.
Squishy wet shoes. That's what I would have guessed.
Yep. No. No, it's not even an inside joke.
Who did you get that from? Who's guessing?
Yeah, you have to say who you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, who tipped you off?
Yeah.
Gaffney's.
You don't even need to ask. It's
I was
me.
gonna say like, do yours again, Brian, because I think yours was actually probably the best.
Yeah.
First one was just.
It's not
Yeah,
very good.
out of context.
Well, I'm not the expert, so.
Oh, they said it was John's. Don't be like that.
Okay.
If it's John, say somebody else's name.
And
All right.
Oh,
I
gosh.
had one. that
Okay,
I was
go
gonna
on.
do. Oh yeah. I gotta get ready. I gotta. Gotta get in the scene.
That's not what that is. That's not what that means.
That's
Juan
like
did not understand the assignment. Yeah,
I got this one.
that is what Juan did.
I got this
What?
one.
It says.
JT has this one.
Yeah, I'm going to do
Oh,
what
you got more?
John meant to do.
Oh.
I mean, Juan,
Yeah,
what
do what
Juan
Juan meant to do. Yeah, that is actually what it's supposed to be. Now it's starting to kind of
Let's
sound
go
like a
back
hair
in.
dryer. Longer. Oh, microwave.
It's got perfect pitch.
No. Okay, yeah.
Tip-off is the beginning of it.
Suzanne got it.
Jen said Keurig.
Did she get it from mine or Juwan?
It had to have been yours. Juan definitely gave them dialing a phone, which is different from dial tone.
Oh, I want to hear Chance's Keurig.
Well,
Vacuum cleaner.
Keurig.
Yeah, you memorized one.
I also kind of, I think too that you felt the emotion of a person looking at a number while dialing it. So what was the best was when car phones first came out. My dad had it cranked to 11, and every time he would try to dial, it was like, beep, beep, beep. He had to look at the number. You know, even numbers he knew, he had to kind of look around. Well, it's in the same grid that's been for since the 1800s.
See, you could do the dialing rhythm. You beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop.
Do you know the pitch of each? Because we used to be. Did y'all ever play songs on the pad, on the number pad?
Of course.
You could do what's the songs you could do? I'm trying to.
Mary
remember.
Had a Little Lamb.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh really?
No.
I think you can do Happy Birthday. You can't
I
do the.
never
Beethoven's
did
Fifth.
that. I was afraid of calling the cops by mistake.
Bark at the moon.
The Bark at the Moon, one-handed while solving a Rubik's Cube.
Rachmaninoff's Third Symphony.
I would hit 3 or 4 keys at a time and get harmony and polyphony. And
Eruption.
All right.
Yeah, what's the?
The hand you have tried to dial with is too.
All right, we have to close the show. We're after 8,
He's
but
but
JT has special music for us
special
I
music.
got like a Carol Burnett style song here for you guys.
to commemorate.
We've had a great time here, but it went by so fast.
Eh.
Just like always, we wish we could stay. The next time we meet, it'll be just as sweet. So we come to the moment we say, fare thee well, friend, thanks for coming. Look at the time, where does it go? Catch you later on the flip side. You may not know it, but you've helped us to grow. May you stay on the Lord's path wherever it bends. May your home be too small to hold all of your friends. Fare thee well, friend, till the next time. We'll be sad as we walk out that door. See you next time. God be with you. Till the roll call comes round once more. Farewell, friends.
Yay! And this is why people have been asking about JT for the past 3 months. That's why.
Feels like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably more than 3 months. 4 months.
we should get a recording of that and make that the farewell
We are meandering. They have become. That's true. They haven't completely been without JT. They get to meander on Mondays on JT's YouTube channel. Are we meandering? We are meandering.
Are we meandering? We are. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I don't know how this is. I don't know how you thought about ending this. Are we doing it the way we normally do, or are we just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we have to figure out how we're going to read the credits, but
Mm-hmm.
oops, I have to go back to my other banners.
Oh, we have to
You can email us at skews@johnbrandon.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can also join the party at johnbrandon.com if you're not already a clicker. We are intending to have other broadcasts, other projects coming up in the future. So stay
We
tuned.
do.
Stay in touch with us for that information. Juan at castingcrowns.com. He does stuff.
On the weekends.
JohnThomasOaks.com to support JT. And YouTube.com/ComedyBrian to support Brian April. How are we going to read the credits? Anybody?
Can you guys read names backwards? You want to
Let's
try,
do it.
try to do that?
My brother and I used to read movie credits backwards. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be
Any
terrible,
worse
and I
than other
cannot
ones?
wait. Okay, bye.
See, you could do it even on your iPhone.